a day. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another ride along. Just completed a shop and drop for me, and now we are working on the hubbies. But I'm all bundled up again because baby, it's cold outside. I'm sure some of you guys are dealing with even colder temperatures, but it's cold for Texas, the central part of Texas. It says it's 39 degrees, but because there's a wind chill, it feels like 28. So yeah, I'm not wearing my gloves at the moment, but I've got my gloves. And I was even freezing in the store, and I'm all bundled up. I'm in layers and I was still cold. But join us for another ride along and see how this day goes, how much money we can make. I'll have to tell you though that it already is off to kind of a slow start because we were sitting in the parking lot for maybe 20 minutes before this decent offer came in. But wish us luck. All right, got another order. This one's a small one, all on the food side, on health and beauty, but it's 5 items, 3 miles for $15. So let's get in there and get to shopping, and hopefully where it's warmer. It's wet. Well, it's been a while since I've accepted one of these, but it's a return. So I just arrived here. You hear the wind? I just arrived here at the residence to pick it up. It's 2 items, and we don't know what it is because it doesn't allow us to see. But let's pick it up. See how windy it is? Alright, I rang the doorbell, so let's try knocking. Alright, well, I waited almost 8 minutes. I messaged the customer in the app, I knocked, I rang the doorbell, and I even called. Which makes me wonder why this specific order was floating around. It wasn't the first time that we had seen it popped up. Actually, it popped up as soon as we got here, and that was at least an hour ago. So it seems like the customer set up the return but didn't realize they would need to be home. I don't know. But so I ended up having to hit, as you'll see in this quick pop-up, can't reach customer, and I got paid $2.50 for that time. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, it's been a slow day. Finally got another offer. It's not bad, with the exception that it's 4 cases of water. 1.5 miles, 6 items, 12 total quantity. That's because there's 4 cases of water in there. But at least it's $22, so little room to complain. But let's get to shopping. Thank you.
In 600 feet, your destination will be on the right.
This is a first. Our drop-off is right up here, where all this commotion is going on. I don't think it's the house that we're delivering to, but this still may hinder where we're able to drive up to.
Where are we supposed to be driving up to?
Yep. Where we're having to walk to, and the incident. Yeah, the cop right here blocked us from being able to move a little bit closer. But it looks like everyone's okay. So that was very interesting. You know, as you just saw with that clip on the last delivery with all those fire trucks and everything. Actually, on the way to make that delivery, we had to pull over at least 3 times because of fire trucks, you know, going down the same road that we were on. And then as soon as we approached the last stoplight before turning into the neighborhood, I had noticed that the last fire truck that had passed turned onto that street, and we could see smoke also. And we're like, oh man. So like I said, the family that we had made the delivery to, you know, when I made the comment about hope everyone was okay, they said it looked like they could see that the family had made it out. So that was very good. Very good. But back at Walmart, can't you tell? There you go. You got the sun in the way. And the hubby right now is in the store doing a small a small shopping order. So I'm just out here talking to y'all. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. Well, hubby and I are playing a game of tag. He is going to make his delivery, and I just got a shopping order. 16 items, less than 2 miles, and it's just over $18. So let's get in there and make some money. All right, it's the end of the shift. We just pulled into the driveway, and that's why I'm still sitting in the car. Just wanted to do the closing comments for today's shift and what happened. As you saw, you know, with that incident with the fire across the way from one of the deliveries we had to do, and it was the one that had 4 cases of water, 2 24 packs of soda, and that big 20 count toilet paper. But anyways, I mean, like I said, it looked like they were okay. We had another delivery that wasn't too far from where the incident took place, and it was at least an hour, maybe more, that had gone by. And we turned down the street, and it was still blocked off on that end of the street. There were still fire trucks out there, and I believe, like, I don't know if it was the fire chief or battalion chief or whichever, but it was one of the smaller vehicles that was still out there. So again, as I said earlier, when it first happened, I do hope everybody was okay. The other thing that happened that I didn't mention earlier was when my husband had a very small order. It was a 1 customer. The miles wasn't great, but you know, the entire day really just matched that. But anyways, it was a 1 item order, and what the customer wanted wasn't there, and didn't provide any substitution, so he wasn't able to provide a substitution. But here's the thing: this was probably the second time. No, actually, this is the first actual time a customer had asked us to purchase the item with our own money, and that they would cash app to pay us back, or should I say my husband. So for those of you guys that do any type of gig work, whether it be Walmart, Spark, or any other app, especially for shopping, would you purchase out of pocket an item for the customer, trusting that they'll pay you back? I don't exactly remember what the item was, but he declined it. He ended up marking it as item unavailable, so the order was canceled, and he still got, a small compensation for his, and I believe it was like $5 and some change. So that wasn't too bad. But again, the question is, would you do that? Would you take the chance? I mean, does it matter if it's only a couple of dollars or in the double digits or more? Would you actually take the chance? If they're saying, I'll pay you, I'll cash app you, I'll Zelle you, and I'll increase your tip, whatever, just to entice you to purchase it. Because honestly, we wouldn't. Not that, not that there's not any trustworthy customers out there. It's just that you're setting yourself up. You could potentially be setting yourself up for facing issues on, especially in this case, because it was only one item. How was he supposed to complete it? How was he supposed to, the item was unavailable. How was he supposed to put that into the app? Now, if it was multiple items and the rest of it was available and he was able to put that into the cart, minus that one thing that the customer really wanted, if he had marked it unavailable but still purchased it, per the customer's request, in a situation like that. But you are setting yourself up for, again, not just based on the customer, but for whatever reason that it gets back to the app, that there was some type of, I don't know if you want to go as far as to say illegal, but something that you weren't supposed to do outside of the app. So you're just opening yourself up for more trouble. But for the entire day, we worked 7 hours, and I have to say Fridays really, and it's surprising. I mean, I'm sure if we were to work the much later hours, because just as we pulled into our neighborhood, I opened up DoorDash and it was showing very busy in our hometown. And that's not surprising. But I'm sure if we were to work even later into the hours, DoorDash could potentially, be dinging with offers. But there'll probably be the $2, the $3, the $4, $5 type offers for higher miles. So I think not to be pessimistic about it, but just based on experience. But again, Fridays seem to be just a hit and miss. But unfortunately, today was a miss. Thankfully, we still made over $100. I think our total was about $151 in that time. And our mileage, we did 106 miles today because we drove to my daughter's zone, because again, we just have better chances for us to do Walmart Spark over there. So yeah, so ultimately it wasn't completely horrible, but there was a lot of sit and wait. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me in this ride along and listening to what I have to say. Please keep coming on back. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, because I truly, truly appreciate the support. I'm still trying to work my way to get my channel fully monetized. So everybody who hits the like button, the subscribe button, and just watching my videos or joining me on my live streams is helping me with that. So Sidu Ismaasi, and thank you. But until then, y'all stay safe. Please stay warm, nice and bundled up. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Adios for now.